I don't think this is the funny kind where like they sit on someone and they almost kill them because they get suffocated by their booty cheeks. I think it'll be the bad kind. Xbox, mute my gooning. Xbox, can you put my gooning session on pause, please? This was messed up. Alright, I'm ready. Alrighty, what has Charlie found this time?
Kick streamer whose name I've treated like
Did I not say kick streamer? It's always someone for Kick who does something like this, man.
Voldemort over the last year or so. I've never bothered talking about her because that's the only thing she cares about is her name leaving people's lips, no matter how negative it is. She exists for one sole purpose, to make everyone around her angry at her. It's in her delusional mind, the brain parasites tell her that that's a good thing. So I've just never—
Yeah, that's what people do when they rage bait and post on Twitter. Like, on purpose. Yeah.
never bothered insulting her or making fun of her because that's like having sex with a cuck's wife. It's exactly what they want. But today she did something particularly heinous.
Right? No. No. Alright. I was, you know why I wasn't going to? Because my feet were getting
You should
hot.
just jump in right now.
But I'm gonna jump in with my shoes on.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Ready?
Okay.
Oh!
Alright.
Wait, what the fuck?
I love how she's somehow surprised that the lady jumped in after she spent the better part of 15 minutes trying to convince her to jump in and even tried to bribe her with $20 to do so. And now all of
Oh my god, man. She tried to bribe her too?
a sudden she's fucking
Why?
soy
For content. Because they have brain rot and think this is funny. You have to be such a child. A whole $20? I mean, maybe they're poor or something. I don't know.
facing, shocked that the lady actually did it. So I went back and I watched most of the stream, which was— I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. Now, she's gone viral in the past for other degenerate activity, such as wearing painted-on pants at a gym or doing a kidnapping
I hate women.
children prank and faking a ton of shit around all of her other work to try and cause as much controversy as possible to farm clout off of it. But this one is a little bit different. So the lady—
And I bet you someone at the gym also told her off and said it's disgusting. Imagine painting your lower body and having it exposed like that and then sitting like in public where people sweat in like a public setting where people share equipment and putting your coochie on there. That's fucking nasty. Oh my gosh.
she had jump in is someone who apparently cannot swim. She said that she can only float and can't swim, and I initially thought that this was just more staged, phony baloney, you
Also,
know.
how is that? Did she get arrested for that? I'm sorry, I'm still hung up on the whole gym naked thing. Is that not public indecency? Like, what the hell?
Garbage. But from a couple of the articles I read, they're reporting that the fire department in the area really did pull a woman out of that lake on this day. So it does seem like it's—
And she didn't help her? Oh my god.
real.
Yeah, do you want to have a play date?
You want to jump in with me?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do it with you.
I'd rather go skinny dipping with you if I'm being honest.
Yeah, let's do it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'll do
Chad,
it.
like, oh, they're all saying you're sexy and shit.
Really?
Yeah, they're all saying W woman, she's thick as fuck. You should jump.
Man, how old is she? She looks like she's like, oh, at least over 21. The way she's acting, I guess, but like kind of like a child. 50, 55. No, I'm talking about this chick. Mentally not very— no. She acts like she's 15. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think high schoolers behave like this. They're like, let's bully this old woman.
Jump in the water to find it for me.
Well,
Please.
why don't you jump in with me?
I'll give you $20.
$20?
Yeah, that's a W.
No, come
That's
on,
a good deal.
jump in with me.
$20.
Hot.
Yeah, so you go
No,
in.
you gotta go in.
You
with
go
me.
in. You try to find the
You
scanner.
said you're gonna jump in with me.
I'll jump in after you.
She acts like she's really tough. I can hear it with the way she talks. Yeah.
We're jumping together.
The kick
There's a
streamer is on a scavenger
bro.
hunt trying to locate the final Dragon Ball so she can finally make a wish to be something other than the failure that she is, and she encounters this woman who's on the dock, and she tries to convince that woman to jump in the water to look for the tracker that she's trying to hunt. So she's putting on a fucking Shark Tank pitch here, saying that she'll give the lady $20 to jump in, and that, oh, she'll follow once she jumps in, this and that, and then basically he's just trying to farm her for content so that way the stream can laugh at this lady jumping in the water when the streamer never had any plans of doing so.
I hate people like this. Harassing older people that just don't know any better for content.
And their interaction lasts like 10-ish minutes before the lady jumps in the water, and it seems as though she's quite vulnerable. So it's extremely fucking sad to see her being exploited by this kick degenerate here and put into a position that's life-threatening because allegedly she can't swim, which is why the fire department eventually got called, which you do see on stream a bit.
And she didn't help her at all. Not even like, oh, we'll throw you like a life raft or something. She just didn't help her at all. Of course, well, yeah, I mean, she's really stupid, low IQ individual, of course. Negative clout. Yeah, ew, you helped someone. Oh, that's gross. You're a pussy.
Later.
Did you see her ass? What? Oh,
You said it was okay.
You said you wanted to swim.
You told me to jump in.
I didn't tell you to jump in.
Yes,
Yeah, you did.
did.
Just
You said you were gonna
Thank you guys.
swim
We're
in.
gonna have you guys get off the stop.
Wait, who is that? The fuck is
Who is that?
I don't even...
Apparently this woman might have been homeless, so $20 would be a lot for her. Well, regardless, like, it's just so stupid.
I can't swim. I can only float.
Oh, she might literally die.
No, stop.
Oh
Seriously.
my god, she's gonna literally die! Oh my god! Oh my god, stop! You're such a bitch and a cunt for that.
Don't stop. Please, you're actually freaking me out. Oh, please.
You can really see the concern.
She's smiling, bros. I love it when there's like telltale signs of her not giving a fuck because she's smiling.
Wash over each of their smiling faces as they're confronted with the
God.
very real possibility that that woman might drown and die because of the streamer's actions. I really wish this streamer had stuck with her OnlyFans as opposed to trying to pivot her career into just being an absolute insufferable piece of
Yeah, they're terminally simp too. Like, look at those guys. They're built men. They're taller than her. Like, they could just help her. And look at this guy laughing. she's drowning. Isn't that funny?
insufferable piece of shit. I know her OnlyFans was flopping harder than Morbius, but
No way! An OnlyFans! Of course! Yay!
by God, I mean, it might save lives if she had just stuck with it. The butterfly effect you can never fully comprehend until it's too late. So anyway, the woman that she has
Flopping
prodded into
OnlyFans.
jumping in the water is now saying that she can't swim, and they're laughing about it because she might die, and to them that's hilarious. They can't stop giggling like someone's over there tickling their armpits. It's craziness. Like, the dude comes over and he's like, she might die.
She might die, little Mal. By the way, if someone needs help, don't jump in with them. It's safer to give them something to float. Yeah, I'm sure they could do something. Pull her out.
Fucking the camera goober over here is so excited. Like, he's like zooming in, trying to get like the last moments of like the air that she'll get from the surface before she goes under, praying that maybe this is the moment that he's able to bond close enough to the streamer where she might give him a peck on the cheek and thank him for his service.
Absolute
Like, she is
simps.
surrounded by these henchmen that orbit her, just swarm her like mosquitoes on a pile of dog shit. And this is something that was prevalent throughout the entire stream. They're literally just there to try and have sex with her, is what it seems like.
Oh my god, man. Kick streamers and clout chasing and wanting to simp, man. Yeah, and I bet she led them on the whole time.
No one enjoys being around her. They don't like her company, from what I can tell.
Yeah, we have like phones and stuff, so that would freaking suck.
Would you be able to hold this for 1 minute? No. Is it because you're afraid of getting called a simp?
Yeah, 'cause I don't like it.
They're saying you're alpha male. You're not a simp.
Not.
Yes, they are. They're saying alpha.
Absolutely.
Everybody's fan alpha male. Alpha male.
Okay.
Sorry to say, brother.
Oh my god, this like heinous flirting and clout chasing is so insane to me. They're calling you an alpha. No, man, I am. Bro, grow up. Get a job. Get a real girlfriend.
But I've got to diagnose you with a very severe case of simp. You might not like it, but it's a tough pill to swallow. That is literally what you are. Textbook definition. All of the insects that are around her fall into that category. When I went through and watched the stream, all of them seemed like perpetually annoyed by her, but were trying their best to hide it. And they're used as punching bags by her.
Something they teach us: if you fall in water, tuck your collar, slap bubbles into your shirt to inflate your shirt.
Well, that lady doesn't know that. I didn't know that.
And her community to laugh at them and insult them. Like, how could, like, it's so pathetic. It's not just her that's pathetic. It's the people that surround her, too.
Please, God. No, she's floating.
She's drowning.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself. She says she's drowning.
I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my god, she's drowning. I'm crying. She sounds like she's trying to hold back laughter. It's really weird. Really, really weird behavior.
We leave.
Oh, this is bad.
Invaluable assistance provided by her and her.
Wow, they just walked away like that. Hold on. Yeah, this looks like a bar or something, like where people like, you know. Yeah, it looks like a restaurant's up there. I bet they do have life vests for this kind of thing. In case someone does fall in. This is bad. Yeah, they just lay like Lamal.
Invaluable assistance provided by her and her team of dweebs.
Her henchmen.
They just read chat messages and laughed at it. Which obviously is helping her get to safety. She's out there drowning, but luckily all of the chat messages that the streamer and her team were reading were helping lift her to the surface and carry her to shore. They just fucking left. They recognized what was going on. They recognized the very real possibility that this woman might die, and they just said, alright, I'm out, Steve.
See ya.
Time to bounce. We're gonna scram now. Good luck. And they just leave her.
I feel so bad. Wait, I'm gonna neck. All right, see ya. Like, it's just fake tears. Absolutely scum. Like, degenerate, troglodyte, clout-chasing little bitches.
Her there. That's fucking insanity. And they laugh about it because people like her don't treat the other human beings around them as if they're real people. To her, everyone else is just an NPC, a prop that she can use for content and nothing else. That's the extent of their presence in her world. And once they've outlived their usefulness, she doesn't care about them, which is why she clearly doesn't give a fuck that that woman might drown out there, because she doesn't even view them as a person. That was just a piece of content for her.
Chat, don't forget, he's absolutely right about this. If you ever meet a person like this and you even have like that little gut feeling where you're like, huh, that was a weird thing to do. Like, for example, you're at a restaurant and someone that you meet or like try to befriend or a friend of a friend, they do something weird like that where they treat like a waiter or like a chef like shit. Run. Do not like interact with them. Those are the people that are just like her. Yeah, like any tiny little red flag like that where they think that people are subhuman, they are psychos.
So she has no qualms about just leaving.
She says she's drowning. She says she's drowning.
Because she's drowning.
No, I didn't. I swear.
Oh my god, I'm jumping up and down like a little kid on Christmas.
No, I didn't. Let's go. There, she's drowning in the lake.
God, there's a fire truck. Nah, this
what a
is bad.
bitch.
Like I said, I was initially
bitch.
skeptical when I saw this clip blowing up on Twitter because she has a history of faking shit. So I thought this might be another scripted thing just to get some, like, rage clicks to her stream, which I always think is a dumb fucking business decision. But when I went back and watched all of this happen as it unfolded on the stream...
What's the target audience? Little kids and other low IQ individuals who happen to be adults. I would say it's mostly children because children don't understand or lack the capacity of doing certain actions. I'm sure there are people in this chat right now, or people that watched the video that have done horrible things but realize they did horrible things because they grew up from being a kid. That's why you don't, like, if you are a kid and you do something bad, you usually just get punished for it. But these kids, because they're watching it and they think it's not real and they think it's funny, and the person who's streaming this is laughing, they don't think it's true. That for the Gooners? Yeah, I mean, like, I'm saying, like, most of them are probably just kids.
This does seem very real, because that fire truck does show up at, like, a very quick time from the second that she gets in the water and other people are, you know, catching on to what just happened to them telling the streamer and her friends to leave. The fire truck pulls up only a matter of minutes later, so I'm guessing they must have called 911. They sent out the emergency response team to save this lady.
And a waste of taxpayer money, too. They called that a fire truck where a completely preventable thing could have happened. Like, bro.
Who can't swim.
If you live in Texas, Austin,
this
Texas,
doesn't seem like it's all just a bunch of fucking smoke and mirrors here as some kind of, you know, ingenious supervillain play from this kick streamer to try and get a couple extra viewers. She is just a piece of shit. She actually would have killed that woman if there weren't others around to call 911. That's unfathomable to me. Not only did she not do anything to help, but the dudes that are with her did nothing to help. All they did was laugh at the situation. Where someone's life was actually...
It's just so low IQ. It's just proof that women hold so much power over certain men. They really do. There are men out there who will do anything for a woman's, like, coochie. And I'm not kidding. Like, drag their nuts across hot concrete kind of people. Just to get, like, a crumb of, like, their coochie. Or to see their boobies. Yeah, the weak ones, but there's so many. There's so many like that.
In danger. That's so fucked up.
I did not know she was mentally ill. I thought she was just trying to have fun. I thought she was drunk or something. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What? Wait, why is she just here though? If she's like mentally ill, does she just like roam around the like area?
Oh my god, man. This hurts to listen to. You're such a dumb bitch. You should have your fucking rights revoked as a human being. Oh my god, there's mentally ill people walking around in the world? Maybe she's homeless and she needs help? I'm gonna abuse her for content. Because that makes me money and it makes me feel good. Yeah.
Of course this happens like what? 30 minutes of my stream? Like
and all she can think about is the stream, by the way. She's not like, oh, I hope she's okay. I hope that lady's recovering and she's not dying or something. I hope that, like, I made a mistake. I'm really sorry. She's like, oh, this happened to me on stream. Everybody saw it. Oh my god.
Spent time to convincing someone to jump. See, now she's just floating in the water. I think she's on drugs.
I just had to toss this little turd nugget in here as a little bonus clip. This is after she convinces the woman to jump in the water and she leaves the dock. She tries to, like, play the victim here, where she's like, oh, yeah, of course this happens 30 minutes into my stream. This selfish, mentally ill woman comes up to me and—
You chose to talk to a mentally ill, drunk woman. To top it off, you coerced her to do it. Like, what the hell?
Well, I have to try and exploit her for content, so I convinced her to jump in the water, and it turns out she's mentally ill. What's she doing here? You know, getting me in potential trouble 30 minutes into my stream.
She was made for the asylum for real.
I genuinely think closing down asylums was a mistake. I forget when they started doing that. I think it was like the 70s or 60s where they started closing down asylums. I think that was a mistake. There are just certain people that just need to be like you need to be institutionalized. 70s? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Now we're paying the price many, many decades later. Yeah, this is what happens. You're perpetuating, like, idiocy and letting it happen.
Dream, oh my goodness gracious. Playing the victim is her bread and butter, by the way. That's her signature anime finishing move. She always defaults to playing the victim in every situation that she causes. If I had to give her like one compliment, I'd say that she's talented at being a professional victim. She always does shit like this. So even in this situation, where she even knows she is 100% in the wrong, she goes on Twitter after this all blew up and said, "The lady wanted to swim.
Oh my
They told me to
God.
leave and stop filming. That's why we left. And she got the help she needed and is fine. Stop dragging me. Allah." What she
Did this bitch just say Allah? Excuse me? No, I'm sorry. Like, what? Was that unironic? Did she say Allah? Is she Muslim? I sure kind of doubt it, considering she has OF. Is that a Zoomer thing now? Oh no! The Zoomers! They're learning Arabic!
she did is indefensible, and she knows that. I watched the stream. She mentioned it and wrestled with it in her fucking empty little noodle multiple times about how she might have killed that lady.
And she was laughing the whole time.
She just doesn't care that much about that. All she cares about is whether or not it's going to lead to a viral clip and maybe a couple of extra viewers. That's it. And then she goes on Twitter and is like, "Oh, actually, everything was totally
It's like saying God but quirky. It's just funny to me. Like, I don't understand. Why can't you just be a normal person? Like, huh?
fine. We couldn't help because they told us to leave. They told you to leave because you
Inshallah, I will get cloud. Mashallah, she needs to be institutionalized. Okay, fine. If we don't have asylums, please open up mental health hospitals. Please, for the love of God. I know, like, haha, people are like, oh no, asylums are bad. I understand. I do. But please, these people need to have their computer. They need to have their phones taken away. Feed them 3 square meals a day. And just let them go outside and roam in a little, like, park or something that's, like, dedicated to the mental health asylum or mental health hospital. Like, you can't let this happen. Like an animal? No. Like, I mean, it's just you're treating them like you need to be confined. You need to be separated from the rest of everyone else because you are hurting other people. You are a negative thing that exists in life to other people. You are hurting them. You are hurting people's bubbles.
You weren't helping. You caused the problem and then did nothing to actively try and help in any way.
Not even 911,
so obviously they would
man.
want you out of there. You could have still done something to help. You could have called 911. Them telling you to leave doesn't just fucking, launch an EMP that disables all your electronics where you can't dial 911. You could have called for help if you didn't want to actually get in the water and try and help her yourself. Like, it's so stupid. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible excuse. It's not something you can ever possibly make an excuse for, but she still tries to get a couple, like, wah French cries in here, trying to drum up some sympathy for herself, even though she is just a piece of shit. Plain and simple. All she cares about is making people mad, so that way maybe people find her fucking awful streams. That's it. So I bet she is smiling right now. And in fact, I know she is, because I was watching her stream as I was making this video. She's live again. She doesn't care. This is a good thing for her. I think she's seeing more viewers than she was previously, so I bet she thinks this whole thing was absolutely fucking worth it, because she's not going to face any repercussions for this. It doesn't seem like...
Alana, what you just described as prison? Shut the hell up, man. Shut the hell up. Prison... That is... Equating a mental health hospital to a prison is insane. No, it is not. It is not. No, she deserves prison for doing a crime. I'm talking about people who need help, who hurt themselves, and potentially hurt other people around them. And not in an illegal way. I meant like people who harm themselves or try to harm others for no reason other than, chemicals in their brain, like, being awry. I think she deserves to go to prison. Yeah.
Like anything's gonna come from it, like on a legal side or criminal side or anything like that. So to her, this was just a smart play. Almost killing a woman on Kick for some extra viewers. So yeah, this lady super sucks. I think she is fucking terrible.
Super duper
That's really about it. So yeah.
How does one become like her? Take a massive anvil that weighs 300 pounds and start smashing your face into it. And then maybe after a couple more tries of you doing that, you will lobotomize yourself enough to get a dent in your head. Yeah.